stream as we have one exciting match tonight as we have BBU Black Sewer Rats taking on Sea Shanties. Now, before we get underway here, I would like to apologize for the messy room. We have just moved in. I've been in here for about 2 days. I had enough time to set up my computer to stream. So don't mind any of that in the background. It'll be gone soon enough. Can't figure out where I want to put my cam, so you guys get to, you get to see that sub angle. Other than that, I am joined by the man himself from BBU. I got Mr. Ander in here with us. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Thank you, me, for subscribing to Tank's channel.
Yes, as always, thank you for the sub, Ander. That is 15 months, man. Yo, what up, Relevant? What? How have you been, Ander? How's everything going? Are you excited for this match we got going on tonight?
I mean, it's finals time. Like, put up or shut up. We'll, as always, I have my doubts as to how BSR is going to be, but I'm excited to see, if they can pull their heads out of their butts and
see if they can pull out a win.
Yeah.
Here. Well, and I feel like this entire circuit, we've just been kind of waiting for the Sewer Rats to turn into the Sewer Rats, and we haven't had it yet. And so I think that's been the weirdest part, is outside of that 1 week where they just didn't get a warm-up against Continental and got swept, they've looked really, really solid, only dropping 1 game.
Yeah.
All circuit outside of that sweep. And so you got to wonder when they're coming up against another 8-1 team here with Sea Shanties. Stats are about the same. Both teams have, BBU has 93 goals for and an 86% win percentage. And Sea Shanties 94 goals with an 81% game win percentage. So really, really even across the board here. Yo, what up, Zach? Thank you for the sub, buddy. Sea Shanties dropped 1 game to Red Nation, and they dropped 3 games to Doom, and then 1 game to Us Giants. So really, outside of their loss, they've dropped 3 games overall, including playoffs. And so both of these teams playing super, super hot right now. And I think, Andrew, it comes down to what we talk about every week. It's going to be Dilly's defense. We've seen it the last couple weeks. He stepped up. He's played really well, allowed Brancy and whoever is supporting them come away with some really good goals and really good plays. I think it was Lycan last week because he was able to play a strong third man. And my only concern is, do we get an antsy Dilly who wants to kind of show off a little bit in playoffs, or are we going to get the reserved Dilly that's kind of been that defensive backbone throughout the season?
I mean, I guess the best way to put this is, for the opposing team, the best kind of Dilly to see is Hero Dilly, because Hero Dilly is just, like, worse than every other solo queue teammate anyone has ever had. And, like, Dill's done a pretty good job, like, mostly playing team ball. But they've got one more best of 7 here.
Yeah,
and they can't be falling over each other.
Yeah, and I mean they're playing a very, very experienced team with Noobsy as the captain here. I mean, he's been around since I think summer of 19, if I'm not mistaken. He played for SXD, I believe, up until this circuit. I think this is his first circuit not with them. And so, I mean, he knows what it takes to make it this far and play really, really well. Now, granted, he is playing with 2 members from what I see. This is their first seasons. So, could be a little anxiety that comes out from sea shanties in this one. Um, because you have two players who haven't been in these championship positions before, like a lot of the BBU guys have. And really, BBU is going to need to capitalize on that if they want to come away with this win. And like you said, if Sea Shanty sees Hero Dilly, I think they run away with this series. I think either way it goes 7, but I think if Hero Dilly comes out, Sea Shanties can take this down for sure.
Well, I don't think it's going to go 7. You get pretty much one result with BSR. Someone's coming away with the sweep. It's
You think so?
yeah. It could go 7 if BSR drops the first 2 and like makes the adjustments.
Yeah.
But like in all honesty, I haven't seen Sea Shanties play, so I have, no idea what they can do, and all I have right now is paper. And with my guessing track record, maybe I've just assured us we'll get a 7.
I mean, I think that's what everyone in chat is hoping for too. Everyone loves a good best of 7 for that championship.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I think for BSR, they need to keep doing what they've been doing all season. Avoid falling over each other. I think I have a feeling that scoring first is going to be critical in every game. And I know that's some really deep, John Madden.
The team with the most points is the team
analysis
that wins.
there, but I kind of felt like last week BSR needed to score first against the Shuriken squad.
Which, I mean, talking about that match last week, because we got to see it over on the BBU network, they didn't score first, I think, at least half those games, and they were able to come back, and they were even down in game 2 for the majority of it. And so I don't know if that was a once off or if that's something we're going to see more of, because even throughout the season, what we've casted of them, we've never really seen them fall behind too much. And I feel like last week was the first time that kind of tested them with that.
Yeah. Yeah, because really, the only, I guess based on the season, the only anomalies were week 2, that first game against Alpha, where BSR kind of looked a little flat, and then against Continental. But, as I mentioned again, Dill's team could go 10-0, 32-0, and I still wouldn't believe. But, I've been casting a lot of his games, over the past, where are we at? 2.5 years.
Yeah. And I feel like both of us are a little jaded from what we've seen before out of this BSR team.
Yeah.
I mean, we bring it up pretty much every cast of, hey, we've seen them kind of screw the pooch time and time again. Are we going to get that this week, or is it going to be another good one? Noobsy, I saw you join. So supposedly, as long as someone stays, not everyone joins, it won't start it. So I think we're good. So once Noobsy gets back in, we can get this one underway. I can't find this chat mix right on my. I think that's better. All right, we'll give that a try. I don't know. Hey, Dilly. Oh, you're good, Noobsy. It hadn't started, so supposedly they fixed that where someone joins the lobby, as long as everyone in the lobby hadn't selected a team or spectate, it's fine. I don't know. I just roll with it. So
I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm gonna
you're
pull
gonna
up.
use the ad and start
No,
it. So,
you.
supposedly they fixed that where if someone joins the lobby, as long
Nice.
as everyone
All
in
right,
the
looks
lobby
like everyone's
hadn't
in
selected
here.
a team or spectate, it's fine. I don't know. I just
Apologies for the double
Cool.
broadcast here.
Right, 3, 3, and 2. Yes.
Let me click spectate.
All right, they're saying Villain Dilly's gonna show up tonight. All right, let's get on down to the field for this match here as we have Black Sewer Rats taking on Sea Shanties for the Tier 2 Div 7 Championship. Dilly with a quick early shot there. Gets the save, but Brancy able to follow that one up off of the soft clear, and Sewer Rats just 7 seconds in with a lead already. And Sarvin chat saying Dilly's come to play, and I mean, that was an aggressive cheat there from Dilly. Got a good touch, but I mean, game one jitters. And as my good friend Stratus always said, game one never counts.
I mean, it only counts for the result. That's about. I mean, that's about all that matters, right?
Right, especially in this best of 7 because we have so much time for adjustments and so much time for these teams to get used to each other. I think the only thing that BBU could have an advantage of in a long series is if something's not clicking, they do have those subs that they can rotate out there, where Sea Shanties just have those 3.
Well,
and there we saw a little bit of Hero Dilly as he was trying to continue with that one, accidentally bumps into Lycan. So let's see if they can clean those up a little bit, but we get back into that standard game one of back and forth here. Do you think BBU's just trying to play with the 1-goal lead and not make any mistakes, or are they still trying to fill out the other team?
I think they're still trying to feel out their opponents. But, you know.
Oh,
that's dirty.
A vicious dunk.
I approve of that dunk.
Absolutely rude. Dude, I like that new car. That is super, super clean.
I'm surprised. Well, I would say I'm kind of surprised Dilly couldn't scrounge up the 2,000 credits. But then he'd be asking me, like, what body type is it? The Maki is an Octane.
Yeah. It's an Octane? Yep. Really?
Yeah, the GT350 is a Dominus.
I might have to get one of those. But looked like a good opportunity for Sea Shanties, just no one able to follow it up. Dilly trying to clear this one out. Jamal's going to be there, goes right back to Lycan, and double commit coming out here from Sea Shanties. And I feel like this first game for them as we approach halfway has been that game one stream championship match jitters. You know, not solid touches, just kind of rushing everything, not really tripping over one another just yet, but just being a little slow and getting mistouches like that one where he wanted to bang it into the corner, just sent it off the ceiling where Lycan was waiting for it. So what do Shanties need to do here in the second half to start coming back as they get that good opportunity there? But what are you feeling out of them, Ander?
Well, they can't be missing touches. Again, apology for the obvious ones. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That looks like a clear I would make. Me trusting my teammate, and, you know, the teammate just misses. You know,
yeah.
And again, Captain Obvious here. Like, I don't think you can. Either team could be giving, you know, the other those kind of opportunities to take a shot on net.
Yeah, and I think the big takeaway from that goal is Dilly actually hit an open net.
Yeah.
And didn't just scuff it wide. So, I mean, he's looking super comfortable right now, but we are seeing him play a lot more second man than we have in previous games. And I think that's just coming from another double commit coming out from Sea Shanties there, as Brancy tries to force that one up. But we're seeing Jamal put on a lot of pressure here for Sea Shanties before Dilly gets to clear. Like I said, I just feel like for Sea Shanties, they just have some jitters. And I think once this first game gets out of the way and they get that first goal on the board is when we're going to start seeing them and seeing the offensive powerhouse that they are, scoring one more goal on the season than what BBU did.
You probably need to look at that team play differential between the two teams.
Yeah. I think they played a couple more games, like 3, I think. But still, I mean, Brancy, nice shot there. What a freaking snipe hitting that upper left 90. And I think this one's done for Sea Shanties in the next minute. Just trying to get a little bit more pressure on net and getting a couple good shots off. Even if they don't see the back of the net, just getting that pressure will help build their confidence going into game number 2. And yes, Coleslaw, I completely agree. Noobsy's car is very, very festive. My wife would absolutely love his Christmas car. But Banyan trying to do just that for the boys. Drops it in the box. And Jamal's just going to miss that one. Another opportunity from Noobsy trying to get it back to him. Just a little too hot there. And Dilly wins that 50 somehow. Pinches all the way back into Sea Shanty's corner where Brancy's just waiting for it. Can't get the pass back out to Lycan. Banyan gets this one out mid. Jamal's going to be there. Nice little redirect. That's in. What a beautiful passing play coming out here from Sea Shanties with 9 seconds left to get some of that momentum.
And here's a rarity. Notice Lycan stopping there. Trusting his teammate.
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, it looked like Brancy was in perfect position to make that save there. I think they both saw each other and just slowed up a little bit. But, I mean, that's what Sea Shanties needed there. Once they gave up that 4th goal, you could see a lot of the offensive pressure and momentum shifting to them because they were throwing everything they could to try and get some offense going, finally get that goal. And so I think this is going to be the turning point as Sewer Rats outshot them 5-12.
Yeah.
Holy.
And I mean, we've, you know, throughout the season, we've seen that shot disparity in favor of BSR.
And a lot of those wins, when they have huge shot disparities like that, are still 1-goal games because their defense has kind of been what's hurting them.
Yeah, they push up like way too far or whatever, you know, whatever nonsense they do throughout the season. But like I think for Sea Shanties, and again, apologies if I sound like a broken record. Just need to clear up that, you know, the back half of their field, you know, and figure out how to put pressure on BSR. Like, that's how they're going to call back in this series.
Yeah, I think we were seeing some double commits. We were seeing a little bit of panicking. So, I mean, because Noobsy has been in this position before. So I think talking to the guys, just telling them to slow down, relax a little bit, and keep the communication open is going to be the keys here for them moving forward. And as Lycan is just bullying Banyan in the net, Dilly almost gets the shot. That one's going to be wide from Brancy as they get an early opportunity here. And I think for Sea Shanties, holding BBU off the scoreboard as long as they can, because BBU, as soon as they got that first goal in game 1, seemed like they just threw all caution to the wind and were pushing up all over the place. Noobsy, what a touch. Tried to fake Brancy out there. Couldn't quite get it past him, and Lycan now pushing this one upfield, gets the flick high. Jamal, good cut there. He's going to be able to stick with this one, but ran out of boost. Would have been a beautiful flip reset, but just coming up a little short there. So we're starting to see some of that counter pressure come out from Sea Shanties as a double commit happens there. Brancy just a little floater, can't get the read off back wall, and Dilly puts that one in. Oh, sorry, Dilly with the little floater. My bad.
Dilly buries it in the open net.
I didn't see that. Lycan caused that goal. He ran the interference in that upper right corner to force the defender up and around where he couldn't get down to make that save. But Sea Shanties looking stronger here, at least in the opening minute and a half, getting some more opportunities and clearing their zone out pretty well. As I say that, Banyan bumps Jamal out of the way. Almost ends up giving up another goal there. And so we're starting to see that BBU third man just dropping back. First man, second man staying up a little bit and just killing time right now. As they have the 1-goal lead, no need to push a lot of pressure. And Dilly, beautiful back post snipe here.
Well placed.
This one was coming across the mid. Brancy, just a good 50 there. And Noobsy getting plagued by that running through back post. As the famous Zara once said, back post is your home. Just go home. Just stay home and wait. It's safe there. And so I still think we're seeing a little bit of panic come out of Sea Shanties. They're starting to settle down. We're seeing cleaner touches. But as soon as they get on that defensive end, just rushing a tad too much and giving BBU some open space there as we see a Sewer Rats double commit. Don't get punished for it just yet as Banyan tries to 50 that one out. Noobsy, good save. Sitting near post for that one, and Dilly keeps his pressure on. And we see another cut come out here from Sea Shanties. And really feels like the teams just trying to hop on top of one another as Lycan, beautiful touch there. And Sewer Rats up 3, 2:29 to go. That was a vicious demo by Dilly. We're seeing Dilly play really aggressive, and it hasn't bit Sewer Rats yet.
Yeah, I'm, as always, waiting for the other shoe to drop here.
Right, and like we said, it's a product of what we've seen out of Dilly teams for 2 years now.
Yep.
And so Sewer Rats are doing a great job of changing that narrative. And I think if they come away with the sweep here, we'll have to respect the new narrative until next season, as Brancy almost gets a beautiful shot off there. Jamal sends this one all the way down. Banyan's going to have an open net. Nice touch. And as we talked about the over-aggressive play, Sea Shanties capitalizing on that as all three members of BBU caught up. And Banyan doing a good job extending out for that play off of the pinch in the corner.
And Sea Shanties are probably going to have to look for those kind of opportunities. Which, not many teams have had success at, baiting BSR into offensive double commits.
Yeah, I mean, this circuit, it won, and that was Continental. Was really the only one that, all the teams have been able to bait them into double commits on offense, but none have been able to capitalize on it except them, as Banyan gets another one here. Good patience, sitting right side. Jamal gets a good pinch. Brancy trying to clear it out, just gets a soft touch, hits it away from his opponent.
The good old Dilly clear.
Sorry, Unique, I fixed it for you. It's a 1-0 BSR. And so now we're seeing some life out of Sea Shanties here as they brought this within one with a minute to go. And we're trying to see those kind of nifty plays come out of BSR where they get that way when they feel a little comfortable. And right now, Sea Shanties just taking full advantage of it.
Nice save.
What a save. As Jamal trying to get the shot off there, follows that one up. Dilly just going to send that one wide. Noobsy can't push that around. Gets this one out front, sitting in the box. But no one from Sea Shanties there to capitalize on the open net. That was a beautiful play to get it around. And then Light and pulling off on that one as Dilly gets another open net here. to extend the lead back to 2 for BSR with 22 seconds to go. And so, I mean, that whole series there came from Lycan's incredible save off the redirect point blank and able to keep that one out of the back of the net to keep this game a 1-goal game. But Noobsy with the little floater, nice little fake coming out. And Sea Shanty's still alive in this one. Noobsy pops it up. Jamal just coming through, forcing Lycan off back while knowing no one else was back. Faked it, and that just hits that bottom left corner.
9 seconds in a dream.
Hey, that's all you can ask for as Noobsy throws this one down. Lycan's going to kill it. Jamal's up for it. Nice center coming right back out. Noobsy's up. And his teammate knocks it away from him.
Comms.
Yep. It looked like he had a good opportunity to at least throw it off back wall and get it out center for third man there. But with that little bit of a cut at the end, just end up stealing it away from him. But that's more what we expected out of this series and what we expected out of Sea Shanties. Keeping the shot totals at least closer than they were last time.
11-8.
I mean, yeah. And so, good shot opportunities, 3 goals, 4 saves for Sewer Rats. And so, really only one of Sea Shanties being off target. And that's the kind of pressure and gameplay we're looking for out of them. And so, going into this next game, they need to keep that up. But the biggest thing for them is going to be communications. What up, Poke? Communication is going to be the biggest thing for them. We saw a couple of those double commits, and we saw quite a few of those cuts that led to Sewer Rat opportunities where they came away with wins or goals. And so for Sea Shanties, just talking and having meaningful comms. I think a lot of teams, especially in this rank, talk to talk rather than talk to inform.
Yes.
And so for Sea Shanties, they need to get away from that talk for talking and saying, sorry, bad play, missed a touch or anything like that, and just go next immediately. Because as soon as you start to panic like that, you give BSR a wide open net.
Third making the I totally got this challenge.
Yep. And, you know, unfortunate it didn't work out as Banyan's going to miss that one. Jamal trying to get a pass out mid, not able to. Lycan pushing this one upfield, gets demoed. Heads up demo there. But Dilly coming off sidewall, just able to cut it off yet again. And now we're seeing the Sewer Rats just start locking him in their half. They're up 1, only a minute gone here, so plenty of time for Sea Shanties. Jamal, nice bang downfield. This one's on target. Brancy just gets enough of a touch as he was racing back for that. But it feels like for Sea Shanties, Noobsy and Jamal are feeling really comfortable. But to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, or chat, correct me if I'm wrong, it almost feels like Banyan is still playing really, really rushed and not playing comfortable right now. Usually the double commits we're seeing are involving him. And so if I'm Noobsy, and that is the case, man, just talking to him in between games or even after the next goal is scored to just reset him a little bit and get him back in a good mindset. Aw, dang, Poke, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I understand how that goes, though. And now we're starting to see for BBU all 3 in the same corner. Needs to result in a goal, and it does. Lycan just gets enough of that touch. And again, that's, you know, BBU triple committing in the corner, and it ends up paying off. And I feel like this is the one season that that's actually happened, where before they would have been punished immediately for stuff like that. Hey, what up, Ghost? And so Dilly hitting the whoops, I don't know what that is about. But Sea Shanties taking a little offense to it, which I get. Usually a whoops is made for, you know, or meant for something else. But be interested to see what it was there for, because I think that's the second one we've seen this series.
Yeah. But I mean, Dill, noted chat enthusiast. So
This is true.
So
maybe he's saying whoops on the double commit, triple commit. I don't know. But Banyan misses that one. Noobsy's going to be there trying to get around on it. Not quite able to. And Banyan cutting off his teammate again as it looked like he was going to have a shot. And it ends up resulting in a goal the other way here. And BBU up 3 minute 57 to go after Sea Shanties had been playing them so strong in games 1 and 2. Oh, he meant oops on the rule 1. Dilly broke a rule 1. Shame, Dilly. Shame.
yeah, considering how much he loves that crap.
I do. You respect that. You respect that rule 1. Brancy, nice shot there. Banyan back to make the save. He's rotating back while trying to get another one here, and not able to follow that up is Dilly with another scorcher. Just sneaking that one in under crossbar, and Sewer Rats up 4 with a minute 36 to go.
You know, I'm going to make mention of this, even though it's, you know, slightly internal. But Dill, if you did this all season, you know, you'd probably be garnering a lot of votes for that nugget.
Yeah. But, I mean, there is a lot to be said for when you show up at playoffs as a top Cheddar Bardowski comes out from Lycan Fox. 5-0, minute 20 to go. And Banyan left. What happened? Did he DC?
No, it's, well, I mean, it's a left.
Lycan beating me to the DC. Well, it is best of 7, so they still had another game to go. Or they still have another game to go. I'm going to assume something happened. It is kind of weird, but I really like it. I really like the Mustang. I might actually go buy this when I'm done here. So that one's going off sidewall. It's going to be bouncing right out towards mid. Lycan's there. And BBU just trying to kill time now. Nope, they're going for the clip, and Brancy gets it. And it's 6-0, 47 seconds to go.
I mean, you might as well try and make the playoff highlight reel, right?
Right?
I don't think they count the number of players on the field when looking at the clips.
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm hoping that was a DC.
I was hoping it was something like maybe his PC accidentally shut off, maybe something happened. You know, Dilly sitting in his net, respectable. Just letting him play 2-on-2, which I completely get.
Noted two's main Brancy here.
Yep. So, I mean, probably picked one of the better ones to sit out for it. Yeah, he left and hasn't come back, so we don't know if it was a technical issue or what happened. So we'll see after this one.
Could also be the old casual forfeit and quit out. Reflex.
All right, so his teammates aren't sure what happened there. So I don't know. Maybe it was a crash.
Yeah. Like I don't want to throw shade on it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it happen a million different ways. So let's go back to the other screen while we wait for this to come back around. And so it's really tough to know exactly what happened. Like Sarge said, maybe it was a DC and it just kicked him from the lobby. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Dilly, that's what I'm going to assume. It was something like that, something outside of his control. Because it looked like he was playing normally and then just gone. So, yeah, Villain Dilly cut his internet. Fair enough. Zach out here trying to throw for BBU.
I mean, I'd take Zach over Dill.
Brancy, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it, buddy. But, I mean, you got to wonder now, with all this momentum that BSR had, assuming that Banyan's able to get back, are Sewer Rats going to have some of that momentum kind of taken away and see Shanties maybe start mounting that comeback? Mega Zero, thank you for the follow as well. I greatly appreciate it.
I mean,
okay. So they said his Discord also went out, so probably a power thing. KLSSJ2, thank you for the follow. So, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, it is a technical issue, so it is 10 minutes. And then everything else is on BBU. I have nothing else going on tonight, not until 11 when my sister-in-law comes into town. But get to chill out with Ander here. You guys get to see my beautiful new messy room. Because you can literally see, let me move my camera a little bit. You can literally see all my open boxes of computer stuff to set my computer up just for tonight. Like, I rushed to get it done. And you can see my doggo taking a nap on his bed. Shoot. No. Those are 3 monitor boxes, my tower, and everything else for my computer. I did this for you, Dilly. I did this for you. Probably by the next... Nope, that's a lie, because I have one Saturday night. So for those of you who don't know, Saturday night, I did make it into the Beyond Rank Caster Clash for December. So I got Team Revenge, which is Poke and Company. They are coming into... Okay. Oh, the new chair? I hate you. I hate you so much, Sarge. I'm still so upset about that. Okay, so looks like the other team is forfeiting game 4.
Really?
Yes, that is what it said there in chat. Story time. So we just moved. For those of you who are new to the channel, my wife and I moved from Michigan to Georgia. We have been in temporary housing for the last couple months while our house finished, and they had all of our stuff in storage. We just closed on our house Monday, just moved in Tuesday. Internet got hooked up Wednesday night, but when they were moving everything into the house, my office chair is the only thing missing out of all of our stuff, out of everything. My chair is gone, and I am so upset about it because I've been sitting on a dining room table that was solid wood for the last 2 months, and I was looking to sit in a nice, comfortable chair and play some games, and I was so excited, and I am still on a dining room chair. So we did submit a claim to them. They're going to reimburse me the cost of my chair, so I'll be able to get a new one. I think they're reimbursing us like $600. I think that's what my last chair was. And so as soon as we get that, I can order my new one. But it was like, I've been so excited for 2 months to sit in a normal chair and just relax. Yeah, GG's, man. Tough way to end the season, but going 8-2 and taking second place is a hell of a great achievement. So hold your guys' head up high. hopefully you come back next circuit. I would love to see what you guys can do next circuit as well. You guys have all the shapings of being another championship team, but still, hell of a great season. You want to 1v1 me, Dilly, right now? Yeah, Zach, that's going to be the worst part. I have to reform my chair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dilly, you want that right now? Hop in chat. Hop in Discord.
Man, I hate to see this end this way. Because, you know, this is how I got eliminated once. Though not this deep in the playoffs.
Yeah. All right, we'll interview first, Dilly. No problem, man. Anytime you want one, Jamal, just hit me up. I will happily do it. Oh, I want to show you guys this because I was complaining to Ander about it earlier. So I got a new monitor that's 2K, but I haven't set my stream up for it yet. So that's how I've been casting Rocket League. How scuffed is that? So it's 1920 by 1080 on my screen, but because the monitor is so much bigger and I haven't switched it, that is what I looked at for the entire series. I know it's little things to complain about, but it still annoys me. Dilly got timed out. Dilly, you can hop in. Ander with the 100 biddies. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Is that the caster fee, as usual?
No. It's new monitor bits.
All right, let's get Dilly in here.
I mean, Dill, we're in the BBU Discord. Like, you should see where we're at. There's that doofus.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
One, congratulations on the new kid.
Thank you. Dude, she's awesome.
Yeah.
Best baby yet.
Fair enough. Hopefully you've been getting some good sleep.
Yeah, a little more than my wife has, fortunately.
Oof.
So, I mean, you know,
I mean,
I don't got the supplies like she does.
I mean, that's completely fair. You can only do so much.
Right. So I'm a good cheerleader, though, for sure.
Relevant says you aren't allowed to have a favorite baby.
I am not. I'm not allowed to have a favorite kid now, but we only have one baby, so.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
And, cool, I'm timed out for 10 minutes. That's cool. I didn't want to chat anyways.
Blame Sarge for that one.
I know. It's rude.
So let's start off by saying congratulations on being able to take down this super, super competitive tier and division that you guys were in, going 9-1 overall.
Yeah.
What do you think was different about this team compared to other teams that were able to get close but not quite get over that hump to a championship?
You're talking about the different iterations of Rats, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the biggest change this season was the how we finished. And like in the past, and all this, you know, every iteration I think has been an amazing team, right? We've had great players and great strategies and all that fun stuff. But this time around, I think I cherry-picked some really good players, and Brandsy, and also shout out, of course, to Cher and Gravity. But I just think that throughout the season, we built a lot of great chemistry, and we ended up just putting it all together and having good vibes and clear heads through the playoffs. And I think, honestly, that's why we came in so dominant tonight. Was we just really just said, hey, we're going to lay it on the table. We're not going to worry about little mistakes. We're just going to keep our eye on on each game. So.
Gotcha. And I mean, it really did show, especially in those 3 games we did get to see. You guys were looking really, really strong. But we saw you play a more aggressive style than you had up until this point, because you were playing a pretty strong third with second here and there. But today it seemed like you were leading the charge. What caused that change in your gameplay for tonight?
Honestly, that wasn't the game plan going into it. I did get a good warm up tonight. So normally I don't get good warm ups, and also my hands aren't that cold tonight yet. but but I don't know, man. I was just feeling it, and I think like I said, with the chemistry we've built, the way our play style is, it kind of allows whoever's kind of feeling that to like really capitalize on it. And I mean, like, huge shout out to my team to like just they kept giving me opportunities, even like in the past games when I was just like whiffing and stuff. Like they still are true with it and just give me those opportunities, and I was able to make some stuff happen tonight, which was fun to watch.
Yeah, we were having a blast over here. Now, Andrew and I were talking about it pregame, and we were a little concerned with coming in and you being a little heroic. I think is what the everyone deemed it as, is heroic
Hero
Dilly, trying to
Dilly.
do too much.
Hero
Yes,
Dilly.
Hero Dilly. Relevance says you can finally retire.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, we did see Hero Dilly, but I think this was the first time I had seen you not get punished for it. And so I want to say huge congratulations to that. Definitely feels like it is changing the narrative of the Rats teams overall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Let me respond to Noobsy real quick.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say before I respond to anything, I appreciate that, Noobsy. I know that's not on you. I mean, I know, like, I have full respect for your whole team, and you can't control somebody who got frustrated. So
Yeah,
y'all are good in our books, and you're always
100%.
welcome to hang out with us. So
Yep. And you're always welcome back on the stream anytime you want. Just DM me. Always got to throw that plug in there.
yeah.
So what made you want to go with this lineup tonight with you, Lycan, and Brancy? I know you guys had kind of run it throughout the rest of the season, but even when you switched in the other players like Sherlock and
Gravity.
Thank you. I think we only saw Gravity for I don't even think I saw Gravity on any of the streams.
Nah, he showed up like one game, and then that was the week that he got he won a titanium white octane from our server. So that's cool.
Of course. So what made you want to stick with that roster instead of switching in one of them where you still had very, very good success with them? Did you just want to ride with what got you here, or you just knew?
Yeah, I think we went with what got us here, and I mean, granted, Gravity is shout out to Gravity. He is in Navy boot camp serving our country, so he was he's not able to play. Obviously, he's too busy getting chewed out for not making his bed sheets a 45-degree hospital corner.
Ugh.
20 times a day. But no, Cher was also available, but we just wanted to go with what's been working, and we wanted to finish out how we started, and we have, I mean, behind closed doors, me, Cher, or not, well, Cher included, me, Lycan, and Brancy, we've had quite an interesting season together, and I think we smoothed it all out, and you saw the final performance of these last couple of games of what we're capable of. So I think that's why I wanted to finish out the way we did, because we've made so much progress together, and if we were playing the way we played week one, there'd be no way in hell we would have even gotten close to winning any of these games today. So
Gravity is somewhere in a porta potty crying right now, but he'll make it.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He's 8.
Now, is this Sewer Rats team going to be one that we see again? Are you guys sticking together? Are you breaking up? Are they moving on to tier 1? What is the future for you guys?
Okay, so I want to eventually crack into tier 1, but we seem to have issues staying in GC2. So eventually that's the goal, I think. Especially with I think the team has a lot of potential. Hopefully, I mean, we'll see what happens in the off season, but I think, I mean, you're going to see a similar iteration, if not almost the same iteration of the Rats next season. So
nice. So
yeah.
I definitely think when you guys come back, I'm super excited to see what you guys can do again. So that is absolutely awesome, Zach. He's getting old. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. You can turn your hearing aids up just a little bit. You can hear us.
Poor Zach. Yeah, he's pretty old, so.
I'm probably the oldest.
Andrew,
here.
you got any? And yet have the best hearing.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
Debatable, but
Fair enough. Do you have any questions for him, Ander, or any observations or statements?
yeah, from a technical aspect tonight, Dale, coming into this match, what did you do to make sure you hit those open nets?
Honestly, again, like our prep with like just our mental prep tonight and just like going in with good vibes, and honestly, like I just little mechanical things I changed, like making sure that I was aware of like how I was jumping up and hitting the ball, like just minor things, kind of reset my head a little bit. But it helped me. It helps me hit the easy shots. So
I think when you go back and watch it, I think that's the first thing I said when you scored. It's like, he actually hit an open net. This could be a good night.
hey man, that's what happens when I hit open nuts. You know what I'm saying?
You actually get wins. It's so surprising.
It's so weird. And oh, by the way, shout out to the Rats because we finally won first. We've won second multiple times. So this is the first time actually being the bride and not the bridesmaid.
And how does it feel?
It feels pretty good. I am one to always get second. I don't know, like multiple iterations of teams, I've always gotten second place. And I always struggle in the finals. And I feel like it's me because I'm the one variable that never changes. So coming out tonight and playing the way I did, I'm very happy about my performance. I know it's a team thing, of course, but I'm happy I was able to put my part forward and not rely on being carried by my team. So I was very excited to actually feel like I contributed in the finals. Just talk to Rel about how I threw last season.
I mean, yeah, I had a pretty good view.
Or the Rumble season.
Yeah, that was
or the
very
Heat
rough.
Seeker season.
Yeah, that was fun. Which, by the way, this team, we played the Sea Shanties. We played them in that Heat Seeker season. It was Heat Seeker or Rumble. But yeah, we played them like a year ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait, Lycan, what team were you on when you beat him?
Oh,
Lycan
so
beat you?
he beat... Okay, yeah, this is actually interesting. Lycan and I go way back. He was on Ethos.
Oh.
We played them in a divisional finals years, or like probably about a year ago. It was when it was me, Griff, and Squiddy.
Oh, Lord, that's been a minute.
And they beat us, and then we went to the tourney champions, and that actually triggered Squiddy to gain, I think, 200 MMR in like a week because he was so pissed that we lost. And then we smashed him in the tourney champions, which Lycan claims that he didn't try in, but leave that there.
Oh, so it's like CJ Stroud this week for the Ohio State quarterback.
Yeah,
Do you
pretty
see
much.
that? Oh,
No.
I'm not gonna make an excuse, but Ohio State had a flu. That's why we lost to Michigan.
Oh, no way.
I'm not gonna make an excuse,
But yeah, the flu.
but like.
Out of your Lycan, by the way.
They won back-to-back championships. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
But it's all right. We won the tourney champions, the one that matters, so it's cool.
By the way, that
We
loss
were
to Lycan's team, that was a single digit, probably one Black Dragons team.
Yeah. And it was game 7. It was rough.
I'm probably sure I can.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
probably sure I can go to the archives and just say like, there will probably be at least 2. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah. It was fun. It was a fun game, though. He motivated us, so.
Dude, you have so many second places. Holy.
Yup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See, man? I just can't get first. I got 1 first and 1 tourney champions win, I think.
You have a triathlon champion, which
That's pretty dope.
I wish they would bring those back. Those were so much fun.
Those were. I definitely would play in those again.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think that was that was some of the most fun I had in offshoot IGL tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't gonna lie, I would totally be on the franchise owners so I can actually get a victory this time.
Dude, they're just dominant, man.
Well, yeah.
because we're
Well, and
busy
I feel like
playing.
a lot of the franchise owners are very, very
Players.
skilled players,
Yeah,
and
Except
so it just makes it a little bit easier for
yeah, except me.
them to beat like the casters, especially when we
Casters
play
who just
games we didn't
cast.
know. Yeah.
Yup. Yeah. But, yup.
Well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate
We
it.
are
Thanks
all
for
super, super
casting.
proud of you. Thank you
Thanks.
for having me all
Thank you.
season, except like I think there's like 1 or 2 I couldn't make. So
Yeah.
thank you.
It's okay.
It's
No,
always
it's been a
pleasure.
blast. It's been a blast having. Honestly, it was really fun. I'm happy we did it this way to have you and Durs like cast as many games you can because it's like you followed the story. Like you followed the story of the rats this season. So
Yeah, and every week you get to hear me say, "Is this the week the rats show up and get swept and disappoint us all?" And now I'm disappointed because you didn't disappoint me.
I know.
So thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, you're welcome. Shout out to my team for not letting it happen. So, because if it weren't for them, it wouldn't happen.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to do this 1v1?
Oh, we're doing it right now. Let's go.
I mean, if you want to do it another time, that's fine. Like,
I
I'm okay
mean,
with that.
I would love to do it while everybody's here so they can watch you get clapped.
Lord. All right, switch over and turn these off.
You know what? Since this is a 1v1, let me
Oh, you're gonna cast
let me
it?
end my recording.